go. Well, folks, I'm trying to get this sorted. Give me a second. God, these things are a pain in the butt, aren't they? Fantastic tools, but wild. All right, so I have spent the past, it's been about I've spent the past 12 days with a day or two off in between at the Castleman camp here of what has been dubbed as the Nonvoy. And I just wanted to weigh in on a couple of observations on some of the sides of the way people are looking at things. It never ceases to amaze me how a group of people can want, and I'm talking about any group of people right now, I'm not talking about specifically the camp, okay, but any group of people can want something, and everybody wants it, and yet because of our lack of being able to speak the same language, we have a hard time getting it. It's almost like every individual has their own way of speaking, their own language, and sometimes we don't understand each other. And it's not that we're not speaking. This is such a weird thing. Anyway, it's the group dynamics of having a whole bunch of individuals who have their own way of thinking and their own way of expressing themselves, but gathering for a common goal. Okay, so that's what I would suggest that the Nonvoy is all about. They're gathering for a common goal. Now, people will ask, okay, so what is this common goal that they want? Well, I would suggest it's the same common goal that every rational human being on the planet wants, is the ability to live a life free of the constrictions of powers that will and have decimated the middle class here. Totally decimated. I mean, if you're paying rent in Canada right now, I'm talking about Ontario. I'm in southern Ontario right now. I'll give you an idea, okay? So people that were spending $1,000 in rent a year ago, their rent's gone up to $2,000, okay? People who had mortgages in Canada, we around here have had mortgage rates of about anywhere between 1.5% and 3% for 6-8 years, something like that. I mean, go do the history, you'll see it. But now these things are coming up for renewal, and instead of it being 2.5%, it's 8%, quadrupling. And folks, interest payments make up for more than 50% of of most mortgage payments in the first few terms. So look at what that means. What happens when people can't afford things? Okay, I'm going to cut to the chase here. I'm feeling a little sick of hearing my own voice at this point, to be honest. We are in very tumultuous times, but right now, I feel anyway, this is only my own beliefs, my own feelings, I feel that we are right on the cusp of something really, really, really important. And that it's going to drastically affect our lives in massive ways. And
in 3 kilometers, take exit 72 for Ottawa 32 toward Kemin Hunt Club Road.
Wait, folks. Try to drive safely. Hang on. Almost there. So the idea here, folks, is that there's a very serious situation here in Canada that people see coming down the pipe, and I'm going to distill it down for you. Basically, that our governments are no longer working in our best interest. Our municipal governments are no longer working in our best interest. The big institutions are no longer working in our best interest. The hospitals, the insurance companies never worked in our best interest. I mean, honestly. But this whole system is set for what they call a great reset. Now, this has happened before in history. If you look back, this is not the first time this has happened. But this specific great reset is something that is being laid out by Klaus Schwab, There's an Agenda 2030. There's the UNWEF. You need to look up these terms. If you don't know them yet, you really need to, because these are the governments that are controlling our governments, who are controlling us. So nepotist business politics, i.e., because the family line is in there, the family line gets in there. That's bushes, and then you see the Trudeau.
Take the exit on the right.
Right? It's a family business. Government is a family business, and when big families of the world...
In 600 meters, use the left lane to turn left onto West Hunt Club Road, Ottawa 32.
Sorry, I'm distracted. I have to get off of this and do this again. Hi. This is what it looks like to fail.
Turn left.
It's okay to fail. It's okay to get upset. I'm going to get some rest. I am going to communicate what the hell I want to do, but once I'm off of this nonsense, okay? See ya.